Looks like there will be. One decision is already in, and Shannon Bream has been going through it. It has to do with whether or not the president can make recess appointments, as he did to the National Labor Relations Board. The Senate objected to those recess appointments that he made because they said they weren't really in recess when he made them. So what has the Supreme Court decided on this, Shannon?
It is a mixed bag, but here's how it works. The court goes through a long analysis, which I haven't read all of it just yet, but basically recognizing that the president does have power to make recess appointments. But in this particular case, this is a unanimous opinion, they said the 3-day window that the Senate was operating on where they gavelled in and gavelled out was too short. So while recognizing a lot of constitutional power for the president to make recess appointments, they said in this case not so. It says under the standards set forth here, the Senate was in session during these pro forma sessions at issue. It said it was in session, and Senate rules make clear that the Senate retained the power to conduct business. Could have conducted business simply by passing some other unanimous consent agreement. It says the court won't. Let me skip some of the technical for you, but it said what happened here, because the Senate was in session during its pro forma sessions, the president made the recess appointments at issue during a 3-day recess. 3 days is too short a time to bring a recess within the scope of the clause, that appointments clause, so the president lacked the authority to make those appointments. So while recognizing a broad power for the president to make recess appointments, in this case, it's not going to work. It's a unanimous opinion. 3 days was too short, so these appointments to the National Labor Relations Board were no good.
All right, Shannon, thank you so much. Great job digesting that quickly. I know we may have some more opinions coming. We're waiting for Hobby Lobby, which you mentioned, which obviously so many people have been watching really closely. So we'll come back to you as soon as that comes through. You know, obviously, all presidents make recess appointments, and they often do it with people that they want to appoint who have been controversial, who they think are going to have a hard time at a hearing. John Bolton, for example, was a recess appointment under President Bush as our ambassador. But the question here was whether or not there was gamesmanship going on, whether or not the Senate was really not in recess when those National Labor Relations Board appointments were made, and they were very controversial at the time. And now that the court has said that one doesn't count, they were not in recess.
So we're waiting on 4 big ones. That's one, and we'll see if we get another one momentarily.